Peace and blessings, kings and queens. It's your boy Ayo, back with another video. And the topic of today's video is make your faith in Yah your foundation. Make your faith in Yah your foundation. Like all other videos, I want to start off by giving all praises to the Most High Yah, and asking that Yah guides my tongue and allows this message to reach the ears of those who it was intended to reach, and allow this video to come across the eyes of those who are intended to view this video. I also want to pray for everybody tuning in and viewing this video. I hope that everybody's been keeping safe, keeping healthy, taking care of themselves, prospering in every single way. I hope that this message resonates with your spirit. You learn something from it, and you can just take something with you from this message that you can apply to your everyday life. You feel me? I pray that Yah speaks through me and the message hits you and whoever it was intended for. But yeah, the purpose of this video, like I said, the title is Make Your Faith in Yah Your Foundation. And the purpose of this video is because, like, a lot of times when I look at, or when I just observe the world and observe people, because I'm a very observant person. I just like to watch people, study people. I have a background in psychology, so I've always been curious in how things work. More specifically, how we as humans work, how we think, how our mind works, what drives us to do certain things. I just really been observing people in the times that we live in now. And I noticed that people have more faith in material things than they do in their own creator. People have more faith in money than they do in their own creator. People just have, people in today's time walk by sight and not by faith. And 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7 says, for we should walk by faith and not by sight. So we've been doing the opposite in today's time. We've been walking by sight and not by faith. I think we live in a time where instant gratification is something that's heavily promoted. So we cherish money more than we cherish our creator Yah, because we can see the money. You know what I'm saying? We know that if we have the money in our hand, we can immediately use this money to obtain something instantly. You feel me? And we live in a time of instant gratification, so we place more faith in money, place more faith in material things than we do our own creator, because we can't see him. But faith is, the ability to trust in things that we cannot see. You feel me? I think that because we lack faith in Yah, because we lack belief and faith in Yah, and we place all our faith and belief in material, man-made things like money, I think that, we are suffering from not reaping the benefits that Yah can bring us. You feel me? Everything happens in the spiritual realm first. Although we cannot see the spiritual realm, that's where our faith is supposed to come in. Our faith in the Most High God, Yah. You feel me? We're supposed to have that type of faith in Yah to where we know that things manifest in the spiritual realm first before they manifest in the physical. A lot of us, we disregard the spiritual realm altogether, and we only focus on the physical because it's the things that we can see, and we're led by a culture of instant gratification. So we only have trust and faith in the things that we can see. And because of that, because we don't believe in the spiritual realm, we may say that we believe in God, but we put limitations on God. We tend to put the same limitations on Yah or God. The same limitations that we place on ourselves, we place on Yah. So for instance, the reason why I say it is because if we don't feel we'll turn to ourselves, or before we put our faith and our trust in Yah to do something, we'll turn to ourselves. And if we don't feel like we can do it, we won't even go to God to ask God to do it for us. It's almost as if we automatically assume that because we don't see no way that it can be done, you know what I'm saying? There's not even no point in going to Yah, because in our minds, we can't fathom the route or the pathway to take to get to the goal that we're seeking. So there's no point in trusting in Yah, because deep down, we don't have faith in Yah like that, like how we should. You feel me? We place the same limitations that we put on ourselves, we place on God. And God is not one to be put in a box, man. Yah is not one to be put in a box. There should be no limitations placed on Yah. No thing is too great for Yah to deliver onto us. You know what I'm saying? Yah can do all things. You know, Matthew, let me see. I wrote down some scriptures here. Matthew chapter 19, verse 26. I'm going to pull it up real quick. Okay. Matthew chapter 19, verse 26 says, "But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." With man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. And this is what I mean when I say that we shouldn't place the limitations that we have, that we put on ourselves, or that we place on other people, or on men in general. We shouldn't place those same limitations on Yah. Because with Yah, all things are possible. You feel me? Like, but if we truly have faith in Yah, and we believe Yah to be the God that we, like, the creator of all creation, then why would we ever have or ever place limitations on him? Why would we ever place limitations on the one that created all creation? You feel me? Nothing is too great for Yah to do. You feel me? When you truly have faith in Yah like that, like, you don't place no limitations on them, and you truly believe that all things can be done through Yah, you know what I'm saying? Then there is nothing too great of an ask for you to ask for. Like, I want to just like I want to just like, you know, quickly say this story. I was having a conversation with somebody that I'm close to, right? And I asked him, I said, you know, do you truly ever see yourself becoming a millionaire or like being wealthy and rich? And like their response was, currently with what I'm doing right now in my life, I don't see it happening. And, you know, that right there kind of just let me know how, like, you know, we don't have true faith in Yah. Like, we only have faith in the things that we feel like we can do, or the faith in things that we can see. You know, because that person said that they're not doing anything currently, they don't feel like they will ever be wealthy or be rich or be a millionaire, because they're putting their faith in accomplishing that goal in themselves and not in Yah. See, if you have faith in Yah, it don't matter what you're doing at this current moment. You know, it don't matter the route that is taken to get to the goal. All that matters is that you have faith that you will get there, and Yah will make a way. Even if you can't fathom it right now, Yah will make a way. Even if you continue to do the same exact thing that you're doing right now, you never switch shit up, Yah can make you a millionaire and bring you wealth with you currently doing the same shit if you truly believe. I don't think that we really understand what faith can do. God says in the Bible, Yah says in the Bible, with the faith of a mustard seed, we can move mountains. But the thing about that is that we don't have true faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have faith in some areas, but then we limit God, or we close God off to certain other areas of our lives. We allow ourselves to have faith in some areas, but then in other areas, we'll trust money more than God. You feel me? Like, we'll put our faith in God with this, but not with that. And with this area over here, money is the one we have faith in. But nah, man, all things can be done through Yah, who like, there is nothing too big of an ask when you believe that Yah can do it. When you have true faith that Yah will deliver, He will. And I think that because we have doubt and we place limitations on Yah, it limits our faith. It weakens our faith, which also weakens how Yah can show up for us. You feel me? Because we have to give Yah the permission to operate in our lives, because He gave us free will. He's just not about to come in our lives and start doing stuff, because we have to choose Him to come in. We have to invite Him in and allow Him through our own free will to operate in our lives. And through faith is one of the ways that we allow God to operate in our lives, and to the extent in which we allow God to operate in our lives. If we only have small faith, then we're only allowing God to operate in our lives in a small way. But when you have a faith that is limitless, God can move a mountain for you just by your faith alone. And I truly believe that. So in this season, I've really been working on myself to strip myself of all doubt and lack of faith in the Most High. All fears, because with faith in Yah, the creator of all creation, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to doubt. There's nothing to worry about. None of that. Like, if you truly have faith that is not limited by our own human perspective and our own human limitations. I'm trying to strip myself of all these limitations that I place on Yah and to truly, truly, truly put my complete faith in Yah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Who knows what we're capable of if we believe and have faith without any doubt or fear. You feel me? I believe that we're capable of way greater things than we even imagine ourselves to be able to be capable of. I believe that we don't know who we truly are or what we're capable of because we've been conditioned to have doubt, fear, and lack faith in the Most High. You know, we've been disconnected in every area of our lives from God and from ourselves, you know, so that we never know the true way that Yah can show up in our lives, what it means to truly have faith in Yah and to walk by faith, or what it means to truly know ourselves in general. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, also, I wanted to say, like the slogan that I always say, what's greater, the creation or the creator? You know what I'm saying? I always say that slogan, something that came to my spirit one day, you know, God gave me that. I've been saying it ever since. Like, what's greater, the creation or the creator? It's the creator. So if you believe that the creator is real and you have faith in the creator of all creation, then there's nothing that you shouldn't be afraid to ask for. There's no limitation that you should place on the creator. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing that is too big for Yah, the creator of all creation, to deliver unto you. There is no limitations. You feel me? And there's abundance in this world. There's not scarcity. There's not only enough for a few to where others got to suffer. There is abundance here. Although we may have been conditioned to believe that there's lack and scarcity, there's not. There's abundance. And all things are possible through God, through Yah, when we have faith. You feel me? Another scripture I want to mention in this video is Romans chapter 8, verse 31. And it says, what then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? And this is what I mean when I say, what's greater, the creation or the creator? If God is for us, the creator, who and what can be against us? The creation. Nothing. Because the creator stands with us. We're walking with the creator in harmony. So there's nothing to fear. There's no limitations to be placed upon him or on us. You know, there is none of that. You feel me? There should be no doubt, no worry. You know what I'm saying? No lack. You should be walking abundantly. You know what I'm saying? With your head held high. Another thing is you should never externalize your value into material things or into money. Because when God created you, he created you abundant. He created you, and somehow along the lines, a middleman came in and said, oh, we're going to create this thing called money and material things, and we're going to start to dictate people's value according to how much of it they have. That's the trick that the devil, the adversary, Satan, has played on all of us, because when God created us, he created us abundantly. He gave us the world free. We didn't need money. God didn't create money. You know what I'm saying? That's a middleman that right now is dictating our value. When we was valuable from birth, we were priceless from birth. You know, no amount of money can pay for you. You feel me? Like, you are priceless. But, you know, the devil, the adversary, has stepped in and has put a gate between your value and what God created your value to be. He's put money in as a buffer, you know what I'm saying, to like dictate to you what your value is. If you don't have these material things, or if you don't have this certain amount of money, you're not valuable. That's false. That's false. You're abundant. You know, all of this world is yours. God birthed you into this world in abundance to have it. You feel me? Tricks of the devil, man. One last scripture I want to mention is James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. And let me pull it up real quick. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. Man, I'm trying not to make this video too long because I know, like, you know, people's attention spans, man. Like, that instant gratification, man. Like, you got us not being able to focus. TikTok and all them other apps. Let me find them, man. I'm tripping. Oh, James. Where are you? There you go. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. It says, let me switch versions. All right, James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4 says, Dear brothers and sisters, when troubles of any kind come your way, consider it an opportunity for joy. For you know that when your faith is tested, your endurance has a chance to grow. So let it grow, for when your endurance is fully developed, you will be perfect and complete and needing nothing. And, you know, our faith will be tested, but that's just an opportunity for us to grow our faith. You know, when our faith is tested, we should lean more into having more faith in Yah. And once Yah delivers in the time when we're tested, our faith is being tested, the next time around, we like, oh man, Yah already delivered me from that test. Like, shit, I know now that can't nothing, as long as I believe, can't nothing stop me. Every single time our faith is tested, we should lean more into having faith in Yah. Because once he delivers, which he will, you know, it'll just prove to you and just like, you know, confirm to you that your faith is all you need. Needing nothing is what the pastor said. You feel me? And I just want to close it out with like a testimony that I had. Like, for my birthday, I went on a trip to Salt Lake City, Utah. You know, I went skiing, I rode. Like, I just wanted to like see the mountains, see nature, see the salt flats, go snowboarding is what I did. I didn't ski, I went snowboard. I'm a boarder, you feel me? Used to skateboard back in the day. But I went snowboarding. I rode snowmobiles, you know, did a whole lot of things, ice castles, like a wonderful trip. I even swam in like an underground hot spring. And, you know, my testimony is that, like, it's a testimony of faith in the Most High. So when I was swimming, one of the days, I want to say, like, I got there on a Friday. No, I got there on Thursday and I left on Sunday. Yeah, but on Friday, we went to go swim. Me and the party that I was with, we went to go swim in an underground hot spring. And in this underground hot spring, right, we had like one of those like foam pouches that's like waterproof and shit. And we was swimming in there for like an hour. And like when we finally got out after our time was up, I noticed that my pouch, which I was using to record with, had my phone inside, wasn't attached to me anymore, and it had fell to the bottom of the hot spring, the underground hot spring. And the underground hot spring was like 30, 40 feet deep. And they was telling me I wouldn't be able to, because I was ready, I got faith. I'm ready to dive back in my damn self to swim to the bottom and go find that motherfucker, because I know I will. You feel me? I know I will find it. Excuse my language, my cursing. But I just had faith that I would find it. They was like, nah, you can't, we can't allow you to dive in on your own. You know what I'm saying? So I was like sick for a minute, but then I had faith. I just knew. You know, I let it go. But I had went to the dressing room to change back into my regular clothes because we were just gonna leave, and then we were gonna call back up there to see if they found it. Before I even finished dressing up, they found my phone. Nothing was wrong with it, even though it was completely submerged underwater for over 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There was nothing wrong with my phone at all. And I had it back in my hands before I even finished putting on my regular clothes to leave. That's faith. The Most High Yah will deliver. And then I want to say the second testimony that I had on that same trip was the very next day I went snowmobiling, right? And it was like snowing heavy. It was so beautiful out there. Like, it was snow pouring down. The snow was fresh and white and soft. We was on them snowboards just getting it. You know what I'm saying? We had traveled like a good distance on them jumps. And again, I had like a little strap with my phone on it so I could record while I'm riding the snowmobile. You know, And I had made it all the way to like the halfway point that we was supposed to get to. It's like an open area where we was just gonna like freestyle with the snowmobiles, and we was gonna head back to where we started. Okay, so I had made it all the way to the open place where we freestyled, and then on our way back, while we was riding, we had like I had hit like a little leap in that joint, like a little leap. You know what I'm saying? Which made the snowmobile kind of like leap up, and my phone fell. And you know what I'm saying? At this point, it wasn't my turn to drive. I was behind the person driving. You feel me? They was driving, and I was trying to tell them folks to stop, but they didn't hear me. So like we just kept getting further and further and further away from my phone. And mind you, it was snowing like a mug. And, you know, the snow is high because it's not regular. It's like, you know, mountain snow. Like, it's deep. So I'm like, man, I done lost my phone again. Man, so we get back to the cabin where we all started. And I'm telling them folks, man, I lost my phone on there. Like, is it possible for me to go back out there and find it? And mind you, they like, man, there's other people that's gone on the trail with their snowmobiles. They probably done you know, splash snow over it. It's probably like snow done probably fell down and it's like covered the phone where you can't see it no more. Like they had doubt, but I had faith. You feel me? I finally got them to agree to take me back out there, right? We riding back out there. Mind you, this is how the Most High works. Not only did I find my phone, but I found someone else's phone too that didn't even know that they lost their phone. So not only did my efforts and my faith lead me back to find my phone in the midst of all the snow, however deep it was, and the snow pouring down, and the other groups of snowmobilists riding through the trails, covering more snow over the trails that we just rode through where I lost my phone. Not only did I find my phone, but the Most High Yah allowed me to find someone else's phone who didn't even know that they lost it yet. Not only was I able to recover my phone, but because of my faith, I was able to recover the phone of somebody else who didn't even know that they lost it. That's how the Most High Yah works, man. All praises to the Most High Yah, man. And, you know, that's my testimony. That's all I wanted to say to you guys. You know, build your foundation on faith in the Most High Yah. You know, build from that point on. Because anything else that's not built on a foundation of faith in the Most High Yah is built on weak foundation and will not hold up against the tests and the trials that you will face in life. But that's all I got for you guys. I love you all. I'm sorry I made this video so long. I hope y'all gain some fruit from it that you can apply to your life. I hope this message hits your spirit. You know, I hope the Holy Spirit spoke through me to hit your spirit. I hope y'all have a blessed and wonderful, prosperous day. I hope that if you haven't already, that you like this video, you subscribe to my channel, and you share this video to anybody who you feel like can benefit from it. Again, I love you all. Ayo out, man.